In the beginning, there was nothing. Nothing was everywhere, and everything was nowhere. And then, in an instant, time was born. Its name was Kronos, creator of everything, and father of time. There was time, but time without anything is merely boredom. So Kronos created 4 children: Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, and Demeter. Hades created the underworld and the land. Poseidon created the seas and Zeus created the sky and the clouds. Demeter hadn't created anything yet, but their creation would be very powerful. Kronos was proud of its children's creations, and it tried to create a planet of its own, but it shattered and turned into a barren wasteland of floating islands with a powerful dragon in the middle. The dragon was a personification of the destructive ability of time. The dragon was a destroyer. It could delete anything in an instant. Kronos also gave the dragon the Enderman to aid in its doings. The dragon is often seen as an evil being, but without it, nothing would have any meaning. Back on Earth, Demeter created the first form of mortal life, a plant, but it wasn't long before it was gone. Then, Demeter used the powers of her 3 brothers to keep it alive for long enough for it to reproduce. And without water, the sky, the land, and soil, life wouldn't be possible. Demeter's 3 brothers were very intrigued by Demeter's creation of mortal life. So using the basis of Demeter's plant, they created their own life forms. Hades created the demons and the reptiles. Zeus created the birds and the bugs. Poseidon created the fish and the mammals. And thus, the earth was filled with life. But Demeter was in love with her creation, so much that she stayed in a forest, living with the creatures. Demeter then decided that she was in love with her creation so much that she became fused with it, to the point where you couldn't tell where she ended and the plants started. Demeter was absorbed into the trees and the plants, and became Mother Nature, living through all plant life. Poseidon then realized with the creation of mortal life that the dragon was getting stronger and stronger. Poseidon was afraid that he would be gone one day, so he created the first demigod, Asteria Neptune Kid of Atlantis. Asteria was to take care of Atlantis in the ocean in case anything happened to Poseidon. After a couple years, Hades came second, creating Abin's Hollow. And lastly, many years after Hades, Zeus created Craftable. Zeus was also afraid that Craftable would be taken away if Kronos found out, so he sent Craftable to a cliffside village with a mortal mother and father. Craftable wouldn't find out their true father was Zeus until many years later. One day, mysteriously, Poseidon, Hades, and Zeus disappeared. After they disappeared, chests appeared in front of the houses of Asteria, Abin, and Craftable. Asteria's chest contained Poseidon's trident and the prismarine gauntlet. Abin's chest contained Hades' bident and the haunted bow. Craftable's chest contained Zeus's thunderbolt and the lightning staff. They were extremely powerful weapons. All of the power of them would be enough to almost defeat Kronos. Also, in each chest was a note explaining how to use the weapons and that they were extremely powerful. Also in the notes were explaining that even though the 3 cousins were opposites, they needed to put aside their differences to bring back their parents. Aben, where did you go?
There's a zombie somewhere. It's bothering me. Where is it?
Okay, that was my reading of the Book of Chronos. Well, you can all head do your things now. Apart from you, Nara, I want you to stay back. We need to talk privately. Okay, we need to talk about this jester thing. Like,
Oh, thank God.
they've been pranking this entire server for the past
Yeah.
2 weeks now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's posters here. Jester hate
But,
group.
oh, yeah. Yeah, so what about it?
We need to figure out who the jester is.
The Jester, yes, okay. So we can very much safely assume that the Jester hate group is only Jasper.
Yeah.
So, God, I have suspicion on multiple people for all different reasons. Um, but it's like there is no solid evidence that leads me to, feel as if it's any one of them specifically.
Mm. Yeah, it feels like there's evidence against and to defend pretty much everyone.
Yeah,
Everyone's a suspect.
but
Mm.
then we also have to take into consideration Pyro.
Oh yeah,
Which,
Pyra. Yes.
mm,
It's.
and,
I
you
feel
know,
yes. The jester's, I guess, sidekick it would be.
yeah, by the sounds of it, considering they seem to be, signing off at the back of every single, well, majority of pranks.
Yeah. Well.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
well, I'm going to head to the village. I heard Avon is working on. I'm gonna see how they're doing. Oh wow.
I got stuck in a block.
This village is very good.
Yeah, it's just the entrance that has trees.
What were the candidates for the names of the village? I'm pretty sure.
The Womanberg.
Lewomanburg, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Womanburg, and I doubt there are any other candidates.
Some very interesting
That's
houses
clear
here.
can be illegal.
You don't want it?
No. Can you show me around this village, by the way?
Oh, yeah. Yes. I fixed the well. The well, it used to be sad and broken, but now it is beautiful.
What did you change?
Very nice well.
What do you think I changed?
I don't know, man. I don't pay much attention to the walls.
Well,
It's not
I haven't been to this.
cobblestone.
I haven't been
Oh,
to this village before, so all this is very brand new. Very interesting housing.
Yes.
Can you show me some
Like
of the
all
interesting houses?
We got this house. I rearranged a few of the houses recently.
Ooh.
Now they are nice. And over here, got the red wrong.
Ooh, this is a very interesting building. What is this?
It's the red wrong.
Do you mean restaurant?
No, it's the red wrong. That's its name.
So it's
It's the red wrong
the
restaurant. Red wrong restaurant.
It's the
Very interesting name.
restaurant.
Red wrong restaurant. It's very confusing, I know.
I probably shouldn't.
You created it. Why did you make it confusing then?
You say you shouldn't stand on the tables, and I am here standing on table.
You're the owner. You deserve first table priority.
We got big table.
So, food options. Do we have food in this restaurant?
Yes, we have food.
Oh, nice food.
Could I have my steak back?
Yes. I have way too much steak.
A fair trade.
Very
lot of
interesting restaurant. Very, very good food.
lot of steak
Yes,
you
we
got there.
even have private booths upstairs
Ooh.
Oh,
if you want to.
do you have
In
seating in there?
case you want to keep your eating
Yes, we
private,
do.
like I like to do.
Yeah, eating to it's very private, intimate time. Sorry. Love it here. I love the one block of window. I can see so much.
It is 2 blocks of windows, and these are supposed to be private. No one's supposed to be able to see in.
Fair
So
enough.
no one can
Maybe
see
you
in.
should maybe invest in some tinted glass.
Yes,
Would
but
slice up.
I like the clear glass, and you can see this view very nicely. Maybe I'll use black tinted glass for the
Mm.
private rooms.
It is a very nice restaurant. Do you plan to
Is
add
the
anything?
is Restaurant a chain restaurant or is it just this one?
Just this one.
Hmm.
I mean,
Interesting.
if there are other places that wish to acquire a restaurant, I will be happy to oblige.
If Atlantis ever needs a restaurant, I will call you to help build a restaurant.
Restaurant.
Yeah.
You might not want to leave your horse there. We do have farms that have, like, stables to
Okay.
keep your horse. Your horse.
I'll keep him here for now. I'll bring him back to Atlantis later after the tour of this village. What is
I
mother?
doubt
Oh yes,
I
the
doubt
stable. Where is that?
Yes.
I
This
doubt
way.
Estria's noble steed is fit for a mere stable.
I mean, there are already tons of steeds at the stable, so
But
it wouldn't
this
be lonely.
you
This is
know.
currently a work in progress.
Wow, big farm.
Big farm, big farm. These are the horses.
Mm.
I bred them myself. We also have chickens and rabbits. Which the rabbits recently, their security had to be upped by a 2 high fence instead of a 1 high fence. Because they kept jumping over
Wow.
and like getting everywhere else. And I'm like, how is that happening?
They are known for their
Oh, they're getting
jumps.
a fence.
They're big
Yes,
bouncers.
the bouncy babies.
I can see them trying to escape now.
Yeah, we got
Hello.
pumpkin. We got
Who are you?
melon. We got beetroot.
Hello.
I
Oh,
saw you
whoa,
at
how did we get here so fast?
I saw you at the Parthenon meeting, but I do not I do not believe we have had a official introduction. I am Estria Neptuncud of Atlantis, the current ruler, I guess, of Atlantis, but I do not see myself as a ruler, but as just a protector of the oceans, the wildlife, and people. Who are you?
Ow.
Cow.
Your name is Cow, you said?
Yes.
Hello,
Well, you must
cow.
feel right at home right here.
Yeah,
Amongst
I
the
know this
cow.
one.
Can you Are you part cow or are you just a human named Cow?
Um, I am part cow.
Interesting.
spilled drink all over myself.
Aben Aben was killing some of these cows earlier.
Was your
Did you have
mom
an issue with that?
was your mom and your dad
No.
or
Usually I do it.
But you're part cow. That's like murder. Oh my god, and cannibalism.
One can have hatred for their own kind. I know it well.
Well, you're a
Okay.
demon, so that makes a lot of sense. But like,
Very tasty.
So can I just ask how did that work? Was like your mom or your dad a cow?
wait,
Rare
yes,
cow.
was your mother a father and your was your mother a cow and your dad a human? Or vice
Rare
versa?
cow?
Um, um,
Where
my
cow?
grandma was a cow.
Your grandma was a cow.
And both my mother and father were humans.
How does that?
How does that
Hold on
work?
a second.
Because someone just really loved cows.
But wait,
Yeah,
your
my
grandmother.
grandpa's in prison.
You have a very
Your
interesting.
grandmother is a cow and your grandfather's in prison.
You're a very
Yeah.
interesting being. I've never met a talking, part cow, part human.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, a part cow, part human, born from two humans, whose cow part is the grandmother. Real cow hours.
Yes.
You sure your mother wasn't a cow?
I mean,
She sure sounds
So
like
wait,
one.
all of the
does
parts
that
my
mean
dad
wait,
said,
if only your
he
grandmother was a
wasn't.
cow, does that mean you're only a quarter cow?
Damn it! Nobody got the
Oh, my
joke.
great grandfather and my great grandma.
So
You have
what
mad cow
percentage of
disease?
cow are you? If both of your parents,
About
Are you unable
5
to
to
donate blood?
25%.
okay, so 5 to a
Between there.
quarter, so almost a
Yeah.
quarter.
Why
Yeah.
does this house or shack, whatever, have no roof?
Because it is a farm and it is under construction.
Anyway, can you show me
Riveting.
the other interesting buildings in this town, village, whatever this is?
We have a smeltery.
Ooh, what is that? Like, show me.
It is a little smeltery. It is small and adorable, but also useful. And
Okay,
also
take
my
damage.
little fountain well that I constructed. I'm quite fond of it.
Go for a swim. It's not very sand. It's kind of dirty.
How is it dirty? How is my well dirty?
This is a nice well.
There's even spare room underneath. But yes, this is the smeltery. It is
Right.
the smeltery.
Why throw food into here? What's up?
I don't think
I didn't get anything
that's how you
back.
smelt items.
Do I look like I'm in pain?
That's because Hades is literally your
You
heart.
look like you're internally in pain.
Constantly. But do I look physically in pain? Honey?
Does anyone have any beef?
I have beef. I have lots and lots of beef.
Oh, can you give me some?
Do you have beef with me?
LLS. What does this mean? There is some text on the ground that says LLS.
Oh, it's wolves, actually.
Rules. What does that mean?
It is wolves with lack of ba.
I'm not sure I understand.
Wolves
Wolfsba?
with lack of ba.
So does that
Wolves
mean?
and ba.
So does that mean the full word was Ulsba? That doesn't sound like a word I would know.
Wolves ba.
Ulsba. I've never heard of such word.
You've never heard of balls?
Interesting.
Language,
they are not-
okay?
You know that
I
that
thought
you know.
it was Ulsba. Oh my. Are you breathing?
But-
Are
but-
you
but
okay?
aren't you
Do
in
need
glass?
help?
You said you're in glass.
Yeah, I'm in class.
I'm
Oh.
in glass with you.
I wish I could join. Oh yeah, I can join in on the fun of being in glass.
I'm now above you.
You're so suspicious. What does that mean? It does not have the same connotation as I am on top of you as I am above you. No, it doesn't.
Well, it seems as though, apart from you, this village doesn't have any residents.
Well, I'm not technically a resident.
Okay, then it
I'm
doesn't
like-
seem that this village has any residents at all.
Nope, I've just been making it in case someone wants to live in it. So someone can live in it if they want.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Where do you live?
They live on the castle on the mountain.
Well, I'm going to live. This is another work in progress.
You seem to have a lot of work in progresses in this world.
Indeed, I do. No one says they never get finished. I have finished projects.
Name one,
Thank you very
please.
much.
Name one project you have 100% finished.
Well, nothing is
Some
ever
apprentices.
100% finished. Something can always be
Exactly.
added. Something can always be added.
Exactly. You have never finished anything. Would you like? Speaking of the inhabitants of this village, would you like it if I have some villagers in Atlantis. Would you like it if I shipped some of them over here?
Nope.
Hey,
No.
you're not building the village, okay?
What?
Would you like it if I shipped some villagers straight from Atlantis to here?
What?
Sure, that would be mad swag. You need to make some house
Man
stove.
swag. I've
I'm
not
not
heard of
gonna
this
lie.
word before. What does it mean?
What?
Swag.
Swag?
Swag.
I've not heard of such a word, swag. What does it
Swag,
mean?
swag.
I
Swag,
don't
get my swag
understand.
on. I'm getting my swag on.
Is it an anim- is it a does it stand for something?
Get my swag on. Get my swag
Do not go flailing around Hades' bident in such a way. You
Yeah,
can
I know,
cause
swag,
much harm. Anyway, I will
Wait, what?
bring some villagers here from Atlantis.
May I ask, where's Atlantis?
Do you want to see it? Have you been to Atlantis before?
Nope.
I will show you Atlantis. I will come back to the village and show you Atlantis. Hello,
Where's the
cow.
child?
I shall show you Atlantis. Follow me.
I cannot fly.
What?
You have a flying device in your hand.
Oh, yes.
What is that?
That is my father's trident in my hand.
Reading.
He gave it to me in a chest after he went missing many months ago. I have not heard from him since.
Tower?
This is the cavalry of Atlantis. That includes my wonderful horse Pegasus, who is my pride and joy, the fastest horse that I have ever seen.
I am swimming so fast.
Yes. This right here is the lighthouse of Atlantis, built by the Professor Kenzie, and it is used to monitor the ocean around it. These are just interposed stasis chambers that I built. But over here is the real Atlantis.
More like Atlantis.
I've only
More
heard
like-
of Atlantis.
I will literally banish you if you insult Atlantis again.
Insulted
It has
It has
Atlantis.
such great buildings, such
The
as
Bandas.
the housing units over here. Down there are our enslaved capitalists.
Where are the oh yes, the inside
Down there.
capitals.
Here is the super smelter, and one of my favorite buildings in Atlantis, if we go this way.
Oh.
Yes, right here is Professor Kenzie's biodome.
It hurts to jump down.
Yes, maybe don't. This is Professor Kenzie's biodome. They are the scientists of Atlantis. Oh yes, down here is the farm, and even lower we will find the library.
Yeah.
I think this right here is my favorite book. Where have you gone? This one.
Yes, that was written by one of the inhabitants of Atlantis. I do not agree with such literature, but we Atlanteans believe in freedom of the press and freedom of speech, so I will not stop any books like that from being created.
I have a copy of the Comstate book.
It's
Don't
Speaking
say
of-
the
I am
words.
locked out.
Press the button.
6!
That's a magical thing. I don't know what those do.
I am
What
here.
is this up here?
That is a fine artwork that someone made, and I pin artworks up in Atlantis. That is the storage system. Us Atlanteans are a communist society, so we have a shared storage system as well as personal storage systems in our houses. And up here, if you swim up, is my
It's the conduit.
throne. Well, I guess it was Poseidon's throne, but because he is no. Where did you go? Yes. Okay.
I went up.
This was Poseidon's
It's a
throne,
magical thing.
but
Gonna be
because
shat.
he is not here, don't sit right there. That's not good.
I didn't
But
like what I
because
saw.
Poseidon has
I am now leaving.
But because Poseidon has been disappeared, and we have not seen him in a while, I have taken the throne in his place.
What happened to her?
Have you ever thought it may have been your fault
How
that
dare
he has
you?
left?
How dare you?
Is this the fault of God?
I have no clue as to why my father's disappeared, and I will do anything to find him one day.
Yeah, could you back a bit?
Hello. I've returned.
Oh, hello. I have been showing
Keep
around.
thinking of the sign.
I have been
Keep
showing
thinking
around.
of the sign.
I've been showing around cow around Atlantis.
It's a sign. It's Jester is stinky. Jester is a blacker. Oh
Anyway, I will go back to Atlantis. I need to get some villagers for Aben's village.
no. Where's my book? I've lost my book. Where is my book? I'm going to cry. That was a lie. I'm so confused.
What are we doing to the villagers?
I'm kidnapping one of them to send to Aben's village. Perfect, I have a villager. I shall help you get the other one.
Yeah. The action of placing a boat down itself requires skill.
Yes. Aben, we stole you. We got you 2 capitalists.
Oh,
We have capitalists for you.
we're not doing illegal.
Illegal? What is happening that's illegal?
Nothing.
That sounds very interesting. Very non-illegal.
About what?
We're doing drugs.
Oh, okay.
Anti's so good at writing. You know, anytime you hand that book to me, I'm going to add a few pages.
Dude, right at home. There you go.
You have 2 axes.
Where are you guys?
We're at my house.
Yes, I am. That is correct.
Let's see if this villager actually gets a job. The other one did. Hello, Aben.
Greetings.
This village is very it has progressed very much since last time I was here. Yes, very much houses.
Yes,
And
we
I was wondering recently, how did you get that shield and the armor you have on? It's very strong. I'd like some armor like that.
the place of spicy. We got it from a very spicy place. It's spicy.
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 What kind of spicy place? Like a desert?
Oh nah, G. Follow me.
All right.
Follow me, G. I got you. We gotta like zoom real good.
Zoom, like real good.
Yeah, zoom. I think you can zoom faster than me though, but I don't know.
I'm not sure. I might be able to.
That's a little. Wait, how are you going so fast? Are you
One of
using
my
a trainer?
spells gives me Dolphin's Grace.
What?
One of my spells gives me Dolphin's Grace, which is
Ooh,
makes me faster
Vibes.
underwater.
Vibes. See that big purple thing over there?
That one?
Big purple. Yeah, big purple.
Yes, I've seen it before, but what does it do?
It go to a very magical dimension, a place of magic and sin. So much
And
sin.
sin. I'm not
So
sure I want
much
to go in
sin.
here now, but I'm curious. Hello, Nara.
So much sin. Let us go. Let us witness sin. Sin
I'm a
time.
bit concerned.
Sin tags. It's taking its time. There we go.
Oh my
Land of
god!
sin.
What is this place? It's scary and dangerous
It's
and
too
it's
spicy.
painful.
It's too spicy for you.
I must go back. How
Return from
dare
whence you
thy?
came.
How dare thy
It's
introduce me to
spicy.
such a
It's
painful
heckin'. I
dimension?
told you it's heckin' spicy. I sound like a
That was a
smoker. What the hell?
painful dimension. How dare thy?
Um, hey, I didn't know you were gonna be ow. Actually, wait, where are we?
I shall leave now. Maybe Professor Kinsey will have answers of how I can into that place. Hello, Professor Kinsey. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Hello.
I'm sorry to interrupt your work, but Aben introduced me to a place that I entered through a purple portal, and I went in. It was very interesting, but it was very painful. I could not withstand it for any much longer. Do you know any way I could go in there without taking damage?
Yes, I know of this place. Let me examine the specimen I have from this place.
Oh yes, I saw this fungus in the dimension that I went to.
Hmm. It is a nether wart thing.
Yeah,
Um. Yeah, that place is like full of fire. Mer people can't survive there. You
that
need
makes
some kind of
sense.
like heat resistance thing.
Like a
That'd be really
resistance to
useful.
fire. How could I make such a
Oh.
potion?
Um. Well, let me consult my library. Ignore the chickens.
A lot of chickens.
Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Ah, yes. A concoction derived from extract of magma cream would do
Magma cream.
quite nicely for that.
I think we have some of
Unfortunately, to
that.
get magma cream,
I think we might have
you
some. I'll check in
yeah,
the storage.
yeah. Well, hope that helps. Um, I love you.
I love you too.
Mm,
Yes, we do have much magma cream.
wonderful. Well, that'll be like useful if you like derive it into a sort of potion base, then you will be able to um you'll be able to resist the heat and the aridness of the nether. you'll be
Perfect.
pretty good for a while at least. So
Perfect.
yeah, I think that's the solution for you.
Okay, let me bring the ingredients.
Good idea. Alright then, use
Here's
one
the
of these.
materials.
Yeah, I will concoct such a mix.
I'm not
Sorry,
very good at
I'm
making
bad at speaking.
potions.
I will concoct such a mixture. Um,
Okay,
yes, and the potions are done.
perfect.
Let me give them to you.
Thank you. I gave you a couple extra ingredients just in case we get stuck.
Yes, thank you. You go, and that.
Yes. Do you want to venture in the nether with me?
And, I'm still doing research stuff on these flowers and stuff.
Alright. I shall be back.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too.
Hmm.